Are you gonna go from beta and simping and shit to being an alpha? Huh? From having no motion to having motion. Huh? You gotta get some potion. So what I'm telling you right now is just 4 easy and simple steps. I'm not here to be a guru. I'm not here to be a teacher, my nigga, but I'm here to make you think outside the box. So if you wanna think about, how can I become more effective? I'm doing a lot of shit, but I'm not getting no results. I'm not getting the results I want. I'm not getting the cheeks I want, the money I want, the jobs, the things. I at least have success in some of those things. You feel me? And I'm not here to be your teacher again. You do what you want. But at least we're going to talk about it and make you think. So without further ado, this video is going to be amazing. Let's smoke one and let's get into the shit. And if you have not, make sure you like the video right now if you're on YouTube. If you're on YouTube and you're watching, like the video. Share it with somebody, preferably your sister, your auntie. First things first. All y'all out there, if you want to increase your effort, pardon me, if you want to increase your effectiveness, if you want to increase, how can I become more impactful? That's mainly my goal in life, is to become impactful, because I'm realizing, damn, if you a dude and you got impact, the girls like you. All of a sudden, you funny. All of a sudden, you funny as hell. If you got some motion or if you have impact, all of a sudden, everybody likes you. Your jokes are hilarious. All of a sudden, you're handsome. It's funny how that works. It's funny how Tyrone Hill is handsome now. It's funny how Sam Cassell is handsome now. It's funny how the nerds are handsome now. So the first thing you're going to have to do is to get that motion is you got to increase your effort, my nigga. Yeah, I said you're going to have to increase the effort. Now, when you increase your effort, this is one thing that Myron Golden said. You hear me? This is what I took in my interpretations of a teaching that Myron Golden said. He said, working harder on things not working is failure. I'm going to say it again. So a lot of people, a lot of us, me too, I was doing the same shit over and over thinking I'm getting further ahead because I say I'm grinding, I'm putting in work. But this is exactly what Myron Golden says. He says, working harder on things that are not working is failure. So the more you work and put in work to things that are failing you and not benefiting you or not giving you the outcomes you want, is literal failure. Does this make sense, chat? Let me know in the chat. Does this make sense? I see some buffering going on that, so I just want to make sure everything's still good. We still live. Y'all can hear me. How we feeling about that first step? I don't know what's going on. Why is it buffering like that? Who we got in here? Let me see if that shows me anything. Dahlia in here. Amy, what's up? Donald. Bunny. Coach, I see you. How you feeling? What's good, Dahlia? The Mortgage Eliminator. Can y'all hear me? Okay, y'all in here. Okay, cool. We cooking. So again, if you want to go from having no motion to having that potion, one thing that helped me is realizing you're gonna have to increase your effort. And when you increase your effort, that don't mean nigga just keep doing the same shit over and over and over that's not working for you. Because if you increase your effort doing some shit that's not going to benefit you, that's failure. Does that make sense? So if you increase your effort and you know damn well you're not supposed to be working at Jiffy Lube. Not that Jiffy Lube's a bad job, but you want to be a firefighter, bro. You want to be a clothing designer. You want to do lashes, wherever. So how is you working at Jiffy Lube and then you're going to go get another part-time job as a bartender? How is that putting you closer to your goal? That's failure. You working double time on shit that you know ain't working for you? Failure. You giving girls all your damn attention, all your money. She don't even text you ever, nigga. She don't know how you are. She never cares. She ain't ask, my nigga. You hear me? Yeah, what's up, Brainiac? She doesn't give a fuck. So if you keep giving her attention, meanwhile there's 57 chicks that might like you, or 7 or 4 or 3, but you don't fuck with them. You only see the one that you gotta put all this effort and energy into. What is it going, bro? Yo, we gotta, this nigga is always trolling. This crazy. On YouTube, they put trolls in here at a time, so pardon me. And make sure y'all like the video, YouTube. Make sure you like this video if this makes sense to you. So, you gotta increase the effort on the things that work for you. Does this make sense? In the chat, let me know. If this makes sense, drop the fire emoji. Drop the fire emoji. Y'all working hard, but you're working harder on shit that's not serving you. So if you keep working harder on things that's not serving you, you're gonna get discouraged. You're gonna get burnt out. You're gonna feel like you're overworking. Does that make sense? And go ahead and ask your questions in the chat. But we should have way more likes on this on YouTube. We need way more likes on YouTube. And IG, what we doing? I know the chats are delayed, but we should have some motion in here. You're asking irrelevant shit. You're asking irrelevant shit. You're asking irrelevant shit. So increase the effort. When you increase your effort, my nigga, but increasing your effort on things that actually matter, it'll probably go the way you think it will. And it'll probably be more beneficial for you. Because then, as you increase your effort, guess what's going to happen? You're going to get more buns of the girls you like, okay? More jobs you like, more things you like, more of the things, the jobs, the duties, the things that you actually enjoy to do. Next, this is a big one. What are some ways that a young man can build confidence in himself? Watching from the Denver County Jail. What? How are you watching? That nigga say you watching from booking. That's crazy. Okay, so we do got a question for the next one. How I pronounce your name? I'm gonna just call you D Powell. Says, what are some ways a young man can build confidence in himself? Shit, one of the ways I suggest is if you don't have no pop, you should have a pop. If you got a dad or something. Hopefully, if you have him, you can ask him for some advice if he's a good leader or something. But if you don't have a pop, then you're gonna have to figure out some sort of mentor, for yourself. If you not in a position where they putting you in something, get a sport, play sports. Usually, coaches act like a father figure for most young men, but you're gonna have to look in that mirror, bro, and simply assess. As long as you start assessing things, that's what Zig Ziglar said. As long as you start assessing, you never evaluate where you stand. So a lot of people go throughout life, they take tests in school, right? When you take tests in school, you get to see, damn, I got an A, I got a B, I got a C, I got an F. You know what you got. But if you never evaluate yourself and you ever think, what am I offering? I hear you asking out all these girls, you want all the buns and stuff, I get it, but what you offering them? You see what I'm saying? Like, you have to start asking yourself and start evaluating. When you start able to evaluate yourself and follow these 4 steps, it'll help improve your confidence. Hi from Serbia. Shout out to Serbia. You know we got love for Serbia, y'all know. I'm gonna answer the IG chat in a second too. I know you, bro. Is there I don't know what that means, but the next thing we could do is increase that efficiency. That means increase the efficiency. It goes right with the first one. When you increase the efficiency, that means you have to do more accurate and related shit. So if you, let's say, who do I know here? That's an example. Let me give y'all an example. Let's say, okay, we got Dahlia in here, right? Let's say she does makeup. Her goal is to do makeup and be the best makeupper in the world. You hear me? So let's say that's her goal. It wouldn't make sense if she's out here working at the bar. It wouldn't make sense if she's out here working at T-Mobile. Not that those are bad jobs, but how is that increasing the efficiency? What would be more efficient, what she already does, is working at a premium makeup place, doing makeup tutorials on the internet, looking up what are most, who do you want to sell to? Once you got the people you want to sell to, you can look up what are some of the problems they have, what are some of the things they complain about on the internet all fucking day. You make the content about that if you know how to do it, and you might be the only person that looks like you that does it. And then that's going to create relevance. And then you do it consistently, now people can see you and put you in that light. So to increase your efficiency, you got to sharpen your mental axe. So what that means is, guess what? You got to read, and you have to learn, and you have to get around new people. I'm going to say it again in plain English. You got to read shit, you got to learn, and you got to get around new people. Because if you're not doing none of those things, you're not finna grow. If all your friends in your circle, just when you ask them shit, they're like, yes, for sure, you're right. You're right. And then you look at their life and it's ass cheeks. It makes no sense. So you have to read, learn, get around new people. Does this make sense? Let me read what IG is saying. Sweet Stace, what's the word? What was your first motion to create success? Also, what was your first book that motivated you? Hi from Serbia, read that one. So for me, the first book that I actually read was The Secret, but I watched it in a movie. And then The Secret and something called The Alchemist. That was some books that really turned me up and really had my mind thinking on a different level. So if y'all ever get a chance, check them books out. I just did a video on YouTube a day or two ago on 5 books that you can read that'll help change your life to get you some paper. I see y'all chat too. I'm gonna keep reading the chat. Spam all your questions, comments, all that shit in the chat. I'm gonna read it as I go. And we're still on number 2. And the video today is about how to become more effective, how to go from that beta to become an alpha, how to get you in the rooms where you want to be more respected. You hear what I'm saying? So you can get some of the things you want. Now, it's going to come something that y'all don't want to hear. You have to invest in yourself. You have to invest in courses. You have to invest in books. You have to invest in leaders, leadership. So when you go in there and you look in your closet and you got a bunch of helmets and handbags and shoes and weaponry and what's the girdle things called that smush you tight? You got millions of them and you got millions of tickets. You should start taking some of that money, investing it into courses, learning shit, books, people. So if you know, for example, there's a person you might know. I don't care where you work. Let's say you worked at the golf course, right? And you at the golf course, you might just serve drinks at the course, but you over here, hey, this guy knows this guy. So you might come in like, oh shit, I know that this guy keeps talking about he needs a person to do his social media. So you keep hearing him talk about the social media. You hear him talk about it. If you are a social media person, you might have some motion on the internet, but they don't know. What you can do is you can take and you ask this man, hey man, I'm just explaining the situation. I'm a young man, I'm hungry. I always hear you talking about amazing things. I don't mean to intrude. I don't mean to be rude, but you miss 100% of the shots you don't shoot. What would it take? How much money would it cost for me to get on the phone with you for 10 minutes? Can I take you out to lunch? What can it take for me to get in position to be able to talk to you? Because this is my goal. You never know, that one lunch, that one act might expedite your position. Because there's no other way you're going to be able to get to the people you want if you're not willing to invest in the people you want. Every time I get some paper, I buy calls with people, one-on-ones with people, pay for courses. I buy courses to see how theirs look so I can make mine. Cousin's leg is broke. Chamber of Commerce meetings to work for a free month. He's got good advice. He said he's gay. What the fuck? Have you ever tried to find sprinklers on the golf course, bro? What is happening? I don't know what's happening. Let me read some of the chat over here on IG. Real Gems. I see you, body. What's up, love? Let me see what we doing on IG. What we doing? We got Body in here. We got Blessed. We got, Most Organized. I see you. Okay. That nigga said, do the thug shake. Yeah, y'all are freaky as shit. Okay, so you got to increase that efficiency. And if you liking so far what we talking about in the video, like the video. Y'all talking about thug shaking and people being spicy, like the video. That's fine. You can talk about all the spiciness you want. Just like the video. Like it. If you're gonna be here and troll, like it. If you're gonna be here and marinate, like it. You here doing something, just fucking like the video. I don't care. Say all the jokes you want. Some of them are funny. Okay, continue. Next thing is you gotta encompass self-learning and put yourself in self-learning environments. So let's all speak together. Is going to the bar a self-learning environment? Y'all comment in the chat. You let me know. Is going to the bar a self-learning environment? Yes or no? Y'all tell me. Is you consuming brown liquor a self-learning environment, huh? Is that somewhere you go to just learn and get all your intelligence in for the day? Y'all let me know. So you still talking about thugs shaking around in circles, so hopefully you were one of them people that pressed the like button, bro, because you're talking about thugs shaking a lot, and I don't know the degree of the spice you have, but that's a lot of. Only if you're a writer, everyone share up to 5 people. Always learn, I should have went. Okay, so if you know that the bar is not where you're supposed to be to go get the things you want, you can increase your efficiency by instead self-learning, spending majority of your time self-learning, self-improving, and putting yourself in environments that you know are going to benefit you. Unless you are a club owner, a club promoter, unless that's your industry, I know you're going to try to find ways to spin it, flip it, and be like, well, I got to go to the club because I drink beer, and if I don't drink beer, it's just something I got to. You can justify however the fuck you want to justify it. I'm not going to be with you. I don't care what you do. But what I am saying is, however you slice it and dice it, you can't trick the universe. You hear me? So you can validate going to the bar, you can validate going to the club, you can validate chasing a bunch of chicks that want nothing to do with you because they don't text you, nigga, they don't ask to hit you up, see what you're doing, they don't care. So you can keep doing what you like to do, but I'm simply telling you, if you want to go to that next level, you have to start doing what you have to do. You see, there's a difference. Doing what you want to do is going to get you some results that come here and there. But if you do what you gotta do, and if you on your purpose, you're gonna get what you're supposed to get. If you do what you have to do, you're gonna get what you're supposed to get. If you do what you wanna do, you're gonna get what the universe wanna give you. Everything literally $20 for each course, but that's a small percentage of bars. You see what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter. You don't have to validate to me why the bar is super important for you. Enjoy it. Hopefully they have enough Hennessy and brown liquors and dark liquids for you to enjoy. I don't care what you do. But I'm simply saying, when you come back on Monday and that same girl that you asked out that said, absolutely not, no. The same bank that you went to and asked for a line of credit and it was like, no. The same job that you applied for and they was like, nah, we got other people, whatever. The same way you not getting the things you want, you can't trick them. You feel what I'm saying? So if you want to go to the bar and the club and shit and that's your spot and you think it's the most validated places, or if you want to go to I don't know where it is. I don't know. You like to go to Shaky Butt, to strip clubs, wherever you like to go, do what you do. But I'm just saying, if you can increase your efficiency by going to environments where you don't have to justify. Because if somebody sees you in the library and if someone says, hey, what's your goal? And you say, to be smart, to start investing more, to buy a property by the end of summer, or to learn XYZ, and they see you in the library, you don't have to have a paragraph of explanations and telling niggas, well, you know, you don't have to do it. It's simple. But when y'all go and you trying to justify it to us, why you work at the warehouse. You work at the Amazon warehouse. You trying to validate why going to the club is somewhere you need to be. Enjoy. You can save the words talking to us, but you might want to talk to yourself. Next, we got 2 more tips, people. Two more. The shaky butt. All right, let me read some of this. Madonna's look. He's still talking about thug shakes. Love, speak on it. How can you judge someone? I'm trying to uplift you. The problem with a lot of people these days, they have become toxic and judgmental. You can see this man giving people good advice. Chill. Michael, I'm just joking. Who the hell is Michael? Who the fuck is Mike? Staying in and tapping in this weekend. What's up, Wiz Khalifa? He said it's the Wish version of Wiz. Nigga done got his feelings hurt. Oh, poor nigga. All right, let's continue on. So, if you want to increase that efficiency, one thing you can learn from your friends, your peers, tomorrow when you get up, this is what you're going to do. You're going to be able to see, I'm going to show you for free right now live, how you yourself are about to become a wizard. You're going to be able to tell without even speaking to people what is important to them. And I'm talking about a master of it. I'm about to show you how to master it right now on the spot. This takes no dollars. I'm going to show you how to be able to master it. You will be able to master what people value, what is actually important to them. I'm going to show you. Now, to do this, you can do this internationally. I know I got a lot of African followers. You can do this anywhere in the world, okay? What you're going to do is you're going to open up your phone, let's say Instagram, Facebook, wherever y'all got your most people, your followers, your friends, your family, right? You open it, your text messages, whatever. And then you're going to see where do people spend most of their time and what they talk about. So when you go in their story, you don't ask nobody shit. Don't say a word. You just go to the story and it's going to be stuff in it. And then you look at it and be like, oh, write it down. What's it about? Okay. And that's Monday, right? Okay, so what's that? That's tomorrow. That's going to be Thursday. So you're going to write that down. You see what that's about. They're complaining about what? Okay. And then what I want you to do is the things that they're complaining about, as soon as they're done work, ask them, what are you doing? Not because you want to hang out, just because you want to see what they're up to and see what they're doing. And if you notice that that person is spending time on Netflix, on Xbox, you can see if they're on Xbox or not. Shit say online. You can see if they're spending time posting on the internet, going out to clubs and parties. You look at their story, they had a club, they had a concert, going crazy, going stupid, talking about they hate everything, but they had the club looking for girlfriends and boyfriends. Ain't that it? So now that you've viewed that, you write that down. All you really need is 2 days worth of 48 hours. So now you got 1 day's worth of shit. You do the same thing the next day, the following day. And you want to see where these people spend their money. Where do they spend their time? Where do they spend their money? Because the sum of a person is where they spend their time and they spend their money. And once you start watching where it goes, it's so interesting. How you don't seem to have money and everybody needs to buy you lunch and you need a rich person that's going to spoil you. But you have so many wigs, So many helmets. It's so interesting to me. It's so interesting to me how you don't have much money for these things for your kids' field trip to take your son or whoever, but y'all niggas have weapons. You got a bunch of cool name brand jeans. You got diamonds. Where I'm from, Philadelphia, brother. In Philadelphia, niggas have medallions. You would think everybody where I'm from is a rapper, a real deal rapper, like a real lifer, a real like they're like you're like damn, who y'all signed to? Fuck y'all know. Everyone has them. I'm talking about the coolest medallions you've ever seen, the coolest rap. It's like they have a kit that they download from somewhere, and it just automatically rappers them out. But then when you look at how they live, and they something. I don't. They're not. It's not. It's not. It's not connected. It don't smush. It's not right. It's not right. Because you live in the trenches in the hut, but you got medallions on and jewelry, and I mean, you only got 4 shirts. You wear them in rotation, but every time you come out, you got all the shit. You got the look, but you're not in the environments that are conducive of success. He said, bro, misses my chest. Let me read some of these things. Y'all going crazy. What do you think is the current real estate market? Nigga, how the fuck do I know? Mike Myers. I keep calling niggas spicy. 401k Pac. Jesus Christ. Now listen to me. I love when I got great tough skin. When y'all roast and shit like that, when you do it, you have to use sentences that make sense. You got to use full words. The shit got to be good and funny. You know what I'm saying? You can't be drunk off that shit. You off that shit. I know what you want. I know what you off of. Yep, wearing Gucci, living in a car. What are some of the biggest wealth generators? You missed my chat. Snoop Dogg and Jay Walker. Okay, Rick Ross. Damn. Oh, the trolls. It's in the trolls. But for the rest of y'all who like the video, who are here, who's resonating with it, like the video, please. If you're watching this in playback, like it. Even if you don't like it, keep whatever y'all talking about and shit in there, keep doing it because it's boosting me up in the thing, whatever. So even if you think it's different, tell me what you disagree with. Tell me how you feel about it. But do it. Just do it on the page or whatever. You dig what I'm saying? Keep doing whatever you're doing. Keep liking it. Keep commenting. Keep talking about absolutely nothing. It helps. Engages. Okay, let's go to the next thing. The next thing is you got to stop the guilt. Yeah, I said it. I'll pray y'all in here. Let me see who I got on IG. Body's still in here. Taylor, you've been locked in a lot of the lives. I think some of this shit is resonating with you. Most organized. I haven't seen you since 1952. So good to see you in here. All right, so you got to stop the guilt. I know you want to blame somebody. Hear me out. We live in America. So if y'all live in America, say me. Anybody live in America, say me. If y'all stay in America, say me. It's an amazing place, but it's a fucking weird place. It's an incredible place, but everybody's soft. That's what I'm saying. It's like America's like Halloween. You could just get up and be like, I feel like whatever, and just do it. You know what I'm saying? You could just be like, yo, shit, I fucking feel like I'm fucking, you know, whatever. I'm just gonna do it, you know? You can wear helmets, you can wear costumes and everything, bro. It's insane. So what you could do is you stop the guilt by letting others guilt you into being obsessed, into not being obsessed. So do you ever notice that whenever you say you stopping drinking, do you ever notice that your friends act a little weird? Whenever you tell your friends, hey man, yeah, I know it was cool, we was going to the clubs and shit like, hey, but I got a girl now, I'm finna lock in. Y'all ever notice that every time you about to start doing some shit that's good for yourself, that's when everybody tries to blame you for being obsessed with something that's gonna benefit you. Imagine saying that you want the best for somebody. That's your friend, that's your dog, that's your mans, that's your homie. Imagine saying you want the best for somebody, and then this nigga tells you some stuff that he's never told anybody, that he wants to better himself, better his life, better whatever he got going, and then you be like, I think you should do the opposite. It'll make me more happy. You see the difference? You see what I'm saying? So you could tell real quick without talking to anybody. You don't gotta do a whole bunch of paragraphs and shit. You send somebody a text, hey bro, I'm about to start doing this, this, and this for myself. I'm doing this, this, and this for me. See how they respond. That's all you need to hear. Oh man, you's a hoe, bro. You don't wanna go drink no dark liquor with me, bro, and wear no belts? Man, that's crazy. And then niggas be shocked on Monday when they ain't putting no investment paper in. I'd rather spend my time figuring out how to make that shot. I don't got to make the shot every time. I don't got to score every day. I don't have to, because I'm chipping away at it. Every time you write, you're going to reap way more than you sow. You feel what I'm saying? So as you're becoming more effective, you're going to get way more than you plan for. So whatever blessing that you stay in focus for to go get, to make happen, you're going to get 10 times whatever you thought you was going to get. That's how it goes, but you have to stay disciplined. Especially, this is for the fellas. If you a dude on here and you watching my channel, y'all know, you got to stay disciplined because nobody's coming to save you, bro. I'm just letting you know. Nobody's coming to save you, so let me read this. Let me read some of the chat. What do you have available? I would like to see the course. Just a digital course if you want 1,000+ courses. Shit is 150. What are you talking about? I don't know what he's talking about. Investing is the only way. Okay, so YouTube, I'm not sure what y'all talking about, but if y'all like the live so far, I want y'all to comment discipline in the chat. Comment discipline in the chat. Comment discipline in the chat if you like this live. This one is, I'm telling you, after watching this, you're gonna become a new person. And these things that I'm telling you right now today, if you use this shit, if you use this, you're gonna change everything. The whole way you look at the world is gonna change. Because you don't have to do a lot of back and forth, bro. Like, that's one thing I never like to do, really, is like back and forth, argue and debate. Because facts exist. That's the beautiful thing about facts and reality. It exists. So rather than debate about X, Y, and Z, we can simply say, shit, this is happening, this is happening. What do we do with it? You know? I don't know what the hell that is. I don't know what that is. But, okay. So when you stop the guilt, think about this. The more you do for you, the more you can do. Oh, no. The more you do for you, the more your creations help. So this is from Myron Golden again. The more you do for you, the more your creations help other people. So I'm gonna say it again. The same way y'all love when people go become doctors, right? You see a nigga go become a doctor, everybody cheers, applauds the nigga. Everybody turns happy for him. He's in school for 8,000 years, right? Comes out with debt. And everybody's proud of him because he makes 6 figures, but he's in the debt for whatever, right? Y'all cheer for that. So he can go feed y'all Tylenol and crazy man-made things and make you sit in the corner and keep being addicted to medication. Everybody's happy for it. You cheer for it. You round of applause, niggas. People have miscellaneous kids out of wedlock. Y'all cheer for niggas. Hug them tight, hold like it's a damn a thing. Y'all just get happy for the most insane shit, the most insane things. So it's like, if you can get happy for that, then you should realize whatever you put into you, if you put into bettering yourself, starting that lawn care service that you're thinking about, that trucking business that you want, if you start it today, by time next year come, if you keep working at it diligently, that means now you have something to offer your brothers, your sisters, your family, your son, your niece. You have something to offer people because you took care of you. So the more you take care of you, then everything that you do or create will help other people. Does that make sense? If you don't take no time to better yourself, then you're just gonna be around a bunch of low vibrational, mediocre people that keep complaining at the niggas at the top. Imagine somebody that works to become rich, gets rich, and they're from the same place as you, same limitations, same everything. They get rich, you don't, and then you mad at them because they got rich. Imagine it. Imagine that world. You get one go around in this skin, gang. You get one time in the skin, so you have to decide what do you want to do while you're in it. You see what I'm saying? You have to decide what do you do in it. You put a new course on my store every day. The latest course I put on my store was business one. Bro, we don't care about that shit. Stop selling courses on my shit. What are you talking about? This nigga in here trying to sell his course on my shit. What are you talking about? No, you're tripping, bro. Y'all are tripping. It's not how this works. But back to the topic at hand. You can see what a man's worth. You can see how a man moves, how he thinks, by seeing their level of efficiency, by seeing their levels of effort. You see what I'm saying? Do y'all know of something called a mooch? Do you know what that is? Do you know what a leech is? Do you know what that is? That is a person who, so they believe unknowingly, rides the coattails of another person's success, a success that took a person a duration of time of their life to get. and they try to unknowingly ride it while not supporting it while they're doing it. So you gotta be mindful when you look at a man, when you look at a man's actions. Like I'm telling y'all go off a lot of the words. We only got one of these, but we got two of these and two of these. So when we start looking at how people spend their time, you can see real quick, does a girl care for you? Does she care about you? What is important to her? Where she spend that time at? She talk about traveling, becoming a millionaire. Nigga, you're not in the equation. You wanna know why? Because to travel, to become a millionaire, it takes what? Time and money. So you have to go get it. She's not just gonna be sitting around waiting on you, nigga. So whatever people tell you is important to them. When they tell you, hey, da da da, y'all get some drinks in you, get whatever in you, they gonna tell you in plain English what's important to you. Hey, this is what da 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 da, this is what and then you gotta assess the information. Okay, these things are the things that are important to these people. So you gotta see, how do I make the right choice? Instead of thinking out of lust or thinking out of, you probably gonna want to text him back. You probably want to text her back. You probably gonna want to hit her back up, but you gotta realize, like, you gotta make the right choice. What's gonna put you in the best environment? What's gonna better your situation? How do I instill discipline in myself? You're lazy. You did routines, but you end up failing and give them up. I can tell you, without even going in depth, I can already see, Jared, why it doesn't work for you. Because you use the words trying and you talk about giving up, which means you're not disciplined, which means you're not very hungry for whatever it is. So either you don't have some sort of strong male presence in your life, or you don't have a trainer. There's nobody coaching you. You can just quit. That's why you quit. Most people that you know that talk all this shit and blame rich people and blame guys and blame all this stuff, they don't want it. They're not improving. They don't care. So if you can quit something, it's not important to you. Simple. You don't have to tell us a paragraph, a story about your dad and this happened to you. We don't need to hear none of it. If you quit, it's not important. That's it. That's all. If you start a business and you want people to buy shit from you, if you quitting on you, why would they buy from you? You see what I'm saying? So that it's just that simple. If you quit anything in your life, wasn't that important? See what I'm saying? So it's just that simple. If you want to be disciplined, think about this. If you've ever been broke, I don't know if any of y'all been broke before. How many of y'all ever been broke before? Say me. Comment broke in the chat if you've ever been broke before. If you've ever been broke before, comment broke in the chat. If you've ever been broke before, comment broke in the chat. Y'all let me know if you've ever been broke before. Comment broke in the chat if you've been broke before. So a lot of people on Instagram have been broke before. Body, I like that you in here too. You got to discipline yourself, your body, then your mind, discipline and commitment to your craft. Niggas said he was damn near bankrupt. Oh my Lord. I feel that, bro. You're not the only one. 70% of the nation's like this. You feel me? You dig what I'm saying? That's how I feel when I pay employees. But you gotta think about it. If you know how it feels to be broke and you a dude, it is in my opinion, it's one of the worst feelings I ever had in my life. Besides losing people that I love, you know what I'm saying, that went to heaven, being broke and being a dude is the worst shit that I ever experienced in my life. It's about equal to racism. It's about equal. Because if you broke and you a dude that actually has principles and values, you don't want to just lay at ladies' houses and eat up their kids' fruit snacks and shit if you're not one of them pookies. Nigga, you actually want to provide something for yourself, your family, the people around you. Oh my God, it'll make your stomach hurt. It'll probably make you sit on the couch and think about life. Now, if you never had that feeling where you just sitting in this bitch thinking about life, looking out the window, because you broke, you think of all the people you want to help. You looking at Instagram and looking how everybody else is doing this. They on jet skis that they rented. They having Lambos, they also rented. They doing a bunch of stuff that you see. It should make you, if you one of them people and you similar to me, you got that hunger in you, it's going to make you feel bad. So if you've ever had that feeling, you got to understand the opposite of that feeling exists. So the same way being broke, when you get up every day and shit, a new bill to hit the account, this is negative, that's negative, you can't swipe this card, you can't use that card, you got to keep moving shit around because you don't have enough money here, you got to keep saying no because you don't have the paper to do it. that feeling is not a good feeling. You feel what I'm saying? And if you're a dude and you never had paper, it's gonna suck. But what I am saying to you is if you start thinking about the opposite, okay, I know it's a version of me that's rich as fuck somewhere. That version can exist. You just gotta start doing more effective things to go make that version exist and attract it to yourself. So here are some examples. It's Friday night, it's about to come. You know what's about to go down, it's Friday. You hear me? So now you got a choice. I'm not saying you got to sit in the room and be a zombie. I'm not saying that, but what I am saying is Friday is coming, whether we like it, whether we hang out, whether we don't, whether we go to a pool, the movies. All I'm saying to you is if Friday is coming, right? And we know we got a goal of a weight goal, a body goal, a monetary goal, a work goal. It doesn't matter what day it is. We got to put that effort into this shit. So if somebody asks you, what did you do yesterday, James? And you tell them niggas you trolled on the internet, after you got done trolling on the internet miscellaneously, you went on there and watched Netflix, you was freaky as hell, watched porn, you in there commenting on girls' pictures that don't like you, you wasted your time texting and talking to girls that don't want nothing to do with you, Hulu, some other show here, scrolling on the internet, that's not going to be very beneficial to get a blessing. God going to hear that and be like, okay, but Timothy was out here and locked in. He stayed locked in. Learned something, got into a new club, went on Facebook to get into a club that actually puts you with other creators or something that's dedicated to the goal. You see what I'm saying? So do something that's towards your goal. Do something, hang out with people that put you in the right positions, or hang out by your damn self. Just do something. No one owes you anything. No one's responsible to check in on you to be like, hey, did you make the right choice? You got to decide. Your friend's going out no matter what. They turning up regardless. Nigga, the Drake concert is happening. They sliding. It's up to you. Do you have to go? You saying? That's what you're saying, right? It's just about a choice. You saying you have to go, right? The concert's going to keep coming. It's up to you to determine whether it's worthy to go or not. I'm not here to let you, nigga, I don't know. But you got to understand the world's full of distractions. It's full of distractions. Even when I go on my phone, I'll go on my phone and go check one thing. I'm going to go check something or look somebody up, right? And then all of a sudden, I got a new tweet, a new notification, a new thing. Now I'm looking at something, I'm scrolling, I flipped on the thing, I'm scrolling. Everything is a distraction. And you can get distracted very easy. Very, 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 very easily you can get distracted. If y'all believe, who else thinks it's easy to get distracted? If you think it's easy to get distracted, say me in the chat. And I'm not even saying you have to work till your fingers fall off. But what I'm saying is if you have a regular job, right? That's a blessing. But what else? It's not enough. Because the last one is focus is not enough. Focus ain't enough. Like just you doing whatever you're doing, it's not enough. I'm just letting you know. I know we think we doing whatever we doing, but we have to do something different and we got to do a good amount of it. Because just doing what you're doing, it's not enough. So you don't have to work 1,000 hours a week at your job because your job ain't gonna make you rich, tell you the truth. I'm gonna keep shit tall with you. It depends on what your goal is, but your job is not gonna make you rich. But you can learn stuff from your job. You can learn great skills and characteristics and qualities from it. It's lit. But what I am saying is that if you want to be rich or wealthy or with all this financial freedom shit people talking about, they keep raising the price of shit and they keep paying you according to what they're raising it to. So you're not making more. You see what I'm saying? So it's like if you don't get a skill or go towards that dream that you believe in, then you're not going to become worthy of that higher money. Because that same bag of chips that was $1, shit, 10 years ago, I used to be able to go in the store, $1, get the 99-cent chips, open them. It's not $1 no more. This shit's $1.29. This shit's $1.59. Shit at 7-Eleven is $2.59 for a 99-cent bag of chips. $2.59. You hear me? It is what it is. So all I'm saying is that Drake concert worth it? Y'all know when it comes to me, I do my best to be there for as many people as I can, but I really want these things I like, but I also understand I'm starting to do differently and make some time for things that are important to me, my family, my friends, or if they ask me to do something, for sure. But if it's people that you're not really important to me, like we just high and buying, don't ask me to go to your wedding. If you my dog, you my nigga, you close to me or something, we're gonna make it happen. My little brother getting married, I'm gonna be there. You know that. It's easy work. Not a question. But if you just a high and buy and we talk because we drink alcohol and talk about girls, I'm not coming. I don't give a fuck if that you had a kid randomly. I don't care about none of that. No disrespect to you, but shout out to you. I got shit to do. You dig what I'm saying? It doesn't make me bad, doesn't make you bad. Keep having whatever you want to do. Some people interpret as luck or prayer or another decision, but look at somebody took it. You know what's crazy is that the people who have the least, they think everybody's lucky. So even let's say people think it's easy to make videos on the internet, right? Let's say people might look at me and be like, "Oh, bro, that's easy. Shit, easy, bro. He don't even do nothing. He just stand in front of the thing. It's easy." And all the people who speak like that, they don't see the videos that you put up, the edits, the things you do that you've done 3,000 times, 4,000 times, 5,000 times. If you have 3,000 posts up here, and that doesn't include bloopers or the how-tos or the studying of how to do it, then we can only imagine how much stuff you have in your camera. So all I'm saying is the people that's going to bash you, they got the most questions and curiosity in a negative way, and the most smart shit to say, they have the least. So that's why they don't support you. Yeah, I have one-on-one calls too. They cost money, little bro. Some people interpret as luck. So all them people that see you putting in the work, they gonna call you lucky. Oh, it's easy to make them videos. You lucky. Fucking lucky. Luck don't exist, gang. Ain't shit lucky in this world. You got your blessing because you deserve your blessing. And the thing is, this how the shit go. This is why it's so confusing, because if you don't just operate with a pure heart, just pure. Whenever my dogs win, when my dogs get new girls, I'm happy. When my niggas get new money, when they sign new clients, when they get new deals, I'm happy. When you win, it's lit for me too. I love it. When I see my dogs win it, because it don't take shit off my plate. It's good to see you win. Now it's going to inspire me to do more, to go harder. But a lot of y'all see other people win and you consider this shit luck. You're going to tell them that they lucky. They lucky that they got the blessing that they got. But the thing is, if you count on another person's blessings, you going to be like, damn, they got lucky. And then you're so distracted and overcome with what they're doing, you miss your own blessing. You didn't realize that if you would have stayed ahead, you actually would have been 10 times richer than them, because you were just going to start a business that's a dry cleaning business, which I think makes the most millionaires in the nation. You started that business, then you end up meeting your wife from that business because she came in as a customer, and then you were going to have this many kids and this is going to happen, but you fucked it all up because you're worrying about what another person's doing. So you never made the dry cleaning business. So you never made the business that was your calling and your passion, because you seen another person's blessing and you got mad at another person's blessing when it happened. Your blessing gonna happen when your blessing is ready, when you worked on you. You see what I'm saying? I thought I was gonna be rich when I was 25, but if I would have got rich when I was 25, I'd have been broke, because I would have just been rich off rap. And I would have had nothing else to give y'all. Not the cooking, not the other stuff. It would have been nothing I could have given. The stock market, none of that. So you have to understand your blessing is gonna come when it's meant for you. When it's meant for you. Not when Sarah got married because Sarah's wife ready today. She acts like a wife today. She's ready today. You didn't get married because it's not your time yet today. Little bro, you looking at Buddy to get all the chicks. He getting all the chicks because he a doctor. He getting shit together. He really has paper to pay for shit. He could take her here and there and everywhere. You can't do nothing. Nothing. The reason you mad she ordering on the menu is because you can't afford the shit on the menu. Not that she's asking for too much, you just can't afford the shit that she's asking for, so you mad at her. You see the difference? When you have a lack and you don't got no paper as a dude, nigga, the shit makes you frustrated, because we know, those of us who don't want to sit around and eat people's fruit snacks, we know that if we don't provide something, it's no purpose. If I show up, if you see me show up somewhere, I'm bringing something. I'm bringing something. I'm not just here to just be here. I'm not just here to be here. I'm bringing something. Now, it doesn't mean something tangible. What I mean is it's something internal, because I'm making myself something. So that way, when I come there, I can talk to you about something intelligent. I might give you a piece of information, and now you can make money off of it. You start a page off of it. You meet this person off of it. And I'm not just saying me, whoever y'all are. But if you keep working on yourself, like Deepak Chopra says, every time you show up, you will have something to bring. If you are a dude and you watch my content, nigga, you should never, ever, ever want to go somewhere with nothing to have. You should never just want to pop out and just marinate. What? No one wants you there because you're pretty. This is not a thing. No one wants you there, bro. As soon as she meets you, as soon as you get her number and she bring you around her friends, they're going to be like, what you do? What you got to give her? What you about to give her? What do you have for her? Do you have resources? She wants to use them. What you got? They don't care how you felt today. Are you sick? How's your dad? How's your mom? They don't care about none of that. What do you have to give us? That's it. How often can you give it? That's all they want to know. Opposite for me, 6,500 with strangers, a silent partner. I don't know. What the hell are you talking about? Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So in the chat, if y'all agree with this, drop some fire emojis. If you disagree, drop the poop emoji. Y'all let me know what you think. So I'm just telling you, little bros, or shit, some of y'all older than me, it's just like, you can't just show up. You can't just show up, bro. You gotta have some goals. You gotta have something going for you, because she's not gonna stay, bro. She's not gonna stay. Even if look at the world, even all them dudes that trap, they stay with the niggas that trap because he's consistent. He does it consistently. It may not be of the law or what you want to see or what you want to hear, but he does it consistently. He makes her moist. He's confident. He's assertive. He's doing the thing at least frequently, building a reputation. So when he goes around these people, this people, he's getting respected. Is it the right people? Nigga, who am I to say? He might take his dumb ass to jail. I don't know. But I'm simply saying he's retaining her, and he keeps her longer than you because he's doing shit consistently. He's putting in efficiency, and he's putting in effort. See what I'm saying? So you could choose what you're gonna be. You could be the nigga that they talk about on the internet and complain about, but still bend over backwards for it to be with, and still bend through loopholes and complain about. You could be one of them, or you can be one of the dudes on the internet complaining and not getting no tail. You know what I'm saying? It's just, which one you want to be? Which one you want to be? Because it's not no better being a group of dudes complaining about chicks. It's no better, nigga. I know they're weird. I don't know what the fuck's going on with them. But I'm not going to sit in a group and talk to you. I'm not going to sit in a group and talk about that all day. I want to figure out how to get the ones I want. You hear me? Some mothers don't like their sons. Duh. Told you that. Could have told you that shit easily. They want security. See, Coco's in here. Yep. My mentor told me that making money is the hardest thing in the world, but it has never been this easy today. Today you can make money. Brother, it's never been this easy to make money. And I don't want to say it's easy for everybody, like you can just wake up and do it. But if you at least put some effort into research to do something, you stick with it, the same way y'all spending this money on shit that doesn't benefit you, bro. Alcohol, add it up over time. If you're taking girls out for drinks, I don't care what you say, it costs some chicken. So by the time you don't went on 2 or 3 dates, your pockets, you down 200. You down 200 or 300 off 2 or 3 dates. If you went to go get drinks and all this other shit because you, remember, you didn't increase the value in you, so now you got to take girls to what? Spend money. You see the difference? See what I'm saying to you? If you don't increase the value in you, she don't just want to be around you. You could take her to do nothing. Let's go into nature and walk around, smoke this joint. We're not going to do nothing. Just walk, get to know each other. She's going to be thrilled to do it because she likes you. But if you don't have that intrinsic value and your selection is messed up, then you're going to attract the girl that you got to do all this shit for. Take her to this kind of restaurant, this kind of place, this kind of shit. And that costs money. And it's going to put you at a decrease because you're using your resources. And in return, all you're getting is what? Nothing. Zilch. Let me see. Does this make sense, chat? Does this make sense, chat? Does this make sense, chat? Our focus on the future determines our actions in the... Oh, that's a bar. Holy shit. This is from Myron Golden again. He says again, our focus on the future determines our actions in the present. So again, you can tell everything you want about your friends. Tomorrow when y'all get up, you can tell everything about your friends, your girl, your boyfriend, your cousin. You can tell everything about them. Watch how they move in the present. The shit that they do in the present, it tells you what they think about their future. You see what I'm saying? Your focus on the future determines your actions in the present. So if in the present, you do a bunch of fuck shit. You caring about the rap beef and a bunch of shit, and you know all the stats in the world, but your fucking life is ass. You caught up. You don't really care about your future. You don't care about your future because you're not doing things in the present that you know are going to benefit the future. Does this make sense? So you can tell everything you need to know. I see y'all calling in. I'm gonna answer them calls too. I see 2 of you calling in. I'll answer. So I see y'all want to, oh, that's my friend, I owe him. Oh, that's my cousin, I owe her. Y'all think you owe a bunch of people shit, but bro, you're going to be broke too if you don't change, if you don't stop listening to them people. You got to focus on your future. So when you think about your future, that means today you think about shit. You want to go to the NBA? You should be practicing today. You see what I'm saying? You want to get views on YouTube? You should be learning today, doing research today. Y'all talk about, I don't have time to this. Make time. It's not going to get easier. Whatever you don't have time for, all this other shit, make the time. And shit is not getting easier. They're creating more distractions for you. You hear me? They're creating more and more and more. So whatever we don't have time for, we got to make the time for. We have to, because if you don't make the time for it, life is going to make the time for you. It's going to sit you down. You don't want to be sat down by life, because life don't play with niggas. It's going to sit you down in a way you don't want to be sat. You hear what I'm saying to you? Life always going to win. It's going to get what it wants. So you got to focus on your future. When you focus on the future, it's going to determine the shit that you do in the present. If you see people BSing right now in the present and doing this and all the miscellaneous trips don't mean shit in the future. It ain't going to change your bank account. When you go to get that line of credit from the bank, they be like, oh, no, bro. They went to Italy, bro. They went to Italy. Approve them. No one cares. Learn a skill, give it 4 hours for 365 days, then dictate your value. Time is an investment. Exactly. Time is the most precious investment that we have, because it's the one thing that you don't know how much of it you have. You see what I'm saying? You don't know how much of it you have. So now is y'all time. I'm about to smoke a little something. Y'all are going to let me know your questions, what you thought of the live. I want you to rank the live right now. On a scale of 1 to 10, was it mid? Was it ass? How did y'all feel about it? On a scale of 1 to 10, what'd you think about it? Any questions y'all got? I'm gonna read through the chat. I don't care how many questions you type. I'm gonna read through the whole chat, both chats, Instagram and YouTube. If you're on YouTube and you're watching this, like the video right now. Hit that share button too for me while you're at it. He said just bought your course. I took my course off the what's the name? So I think you meant you got the freebie, the free guide thing. But that's dope, brother. I'm proud of you. The course is going to be out for y'all in August. That shit going to be elite. Number 10s, let's go. W chat, let's go. W's in the chat. W's in the chat. W's in the chat. I appreciate y'all. You know how in that movie Step Brothers, I'm not Step Brothers, what's that shit? Talladega Nights. He get up there, he says every day he wakes up and pisses excellence. Some people, I used to think people was arrogant, like, bro, all niggas so cocky all the time. Like, why are you being cocky? But then I started to look at who's successful. Who has the money? Who's in the NBA? It's only 500 people in the NBA. Who is in there? What kind of attitude they got? They think they're amazing. They think they're fucking fire. So when you speak to yourself, when you speak about yourself, I'm not saying you gotta go Kanye crazy, but shit. Who is one to tell you if you're getting the results? You know what I'm saying? So you gotta speak about yourself in a way that, you know, people will respect. The way that it should be able to be synonymous with how you move, you know, the actions you have. So W's in the chat. I'm gonna read the questions. What's your name? Yeah, I read all y'all questions. I think I read everything. This is exactly what I needed to conquer today. Again, any questions y'all got? He said, you the GOAT, man. I love you, bro. I love y'all too. Love y'all too, for sure. I love every one of y'all. If y'all watch my content, if you watch this in a playback, if you one of the 2,000 to 4,000 people that'll see this, I love you. We family, whether you know it or not. If you fast forwarded through this video, I love you. Just like it at some point, comment some shit so people think you watched it, including me. Keep sharing the content, keep liking, because the more y'all show up, the more I have an audience to speak to. The more popular I get, the more I'm gonna make sure we all blessed. You know, it's big bro. I'm always gonna make sure everybody's pocket's straight, our minds are straight, because this is wealth. This here, my nigga, this third eye we got, this is the wealth. This is the center, because if you got freedom here, you can win. You can win, bro. If you got the freedom here, as long as you have your own brain, your own mind, and you willing to think, you can win. You will win. What time you gonna win? Hey, I don't got all the answers, gang, but you will win if you control your mind, because your mind is the thing they can't control. Your mind doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's not. It has no idea. It has no idea. So, yeah. I don't see anything else in the chat. Instagram, I love you. Make sure y'all go to my most recent post. I got another one dropping for y'all tonight. Y'all gonna love this shit too. It's gonna be another AI movie style video. Pride goes before destruction. Be careful. Humility wins and your results will speak. There we go. But before we go, I want y'all to realize, I noticed something. People that don't get results, they want you to be humble. Okay? I think that's a dangerous word. People that don't get results, they tell you at all times be humble. At all times they tell you humble. Every single time you win, think about this. Think about it. Almost all the people you know that tell you that don't like when people win, or they say they're not humble, they're broke. They don't have shit. So I think you're allowed to celebrate wins. Just as people did you ever see how the joy people celebrate going to the club? Did you ever see it? I seen a nigga sweat. I seen people with joy just cheers to the earth. Yeah, I'm at the club drinking liquor. So if you can cheer for that, maybe you can use that same energy and cheer for your wins, celebrate them wins, talk about them. I don't care what anybody says. I think being humble is some shit that people that don't want you to talk about your wins get. Do you brag about it? No, but you should be able to. Hell yeah, I'm proud of myself, nigga. Hell yeah, I did that. Hell yes, I did that. Hell yeah, I got more to come. Hell yeah, I did this one. I skipped dessert that day, or I put the work in while everybody else went to the club. You should speak on it and you should claim it. I'm not telling you what you got to do, but in my perspective, I think you should claim it, because all the people that got the success they really wanted, they speak it into existence. So all the people that want you to be humble and not speak on your wins, they don't want you to speak on your wins because they don't do shit and they don't have wins. So they want you to be humble with yours, be quiet with yours. Hopefully that makes sense. Huh? You're the guru, bro. My design process has improved because of your content. Go. I appreciate you, Brody. Oh, shit. I appreciate y'all. I got to start posting some of these damn screenshots. I was saying that for 3 years. I'm going to do it, though. We're going to make a montage of all the amazing stuff that y'all say. Appreciate you. Share the content. Instagram. Go to my most recent post. Until next time, stay lit, stay awesome, stay healthy. You did. IG is going. We're saying, can you believe they are still together after all the shit between them? Who are you talking about? What the hell is that? It's hiding the message. It's hiding the message, but all of you people who watched the video, if y'all like my content at any time, my content's helped you, made you think at any time, like this video for me. Do me a favor, like this video. If at any time my content has helped you go get through anything, the AI, the stocks, the investing, the shit with the women, the court case, whatever it is, I need y'all right now to like this video. Like this video, share this video. I appreciate you. Now, it's time for me to go learn some stuff, make some more content. Until next time, stay lit, stay awesome, stay healthy.